Joining me now is Wall Street Journal editorial board member Joe Rago to talk about the newest addition to the private equity world, the Department of Health and Human Services. Welcome, Joe.
Hey, Mary.
Joe, I thought the Affordable Care Act, what's also known as Obamacare, was all about providing cheap health care and wasn't really about government using taxpayer funds to bet on private companies, but I guess I was wrong. Why?
Right. No, I mean, this sort of continues the pattern of political credit, but it's one of the less noticed stories, which is that the Affordable Care Act gave the Department of Health and Human Services just billions of dollars to start insurance companies, for health IT, for innovative delivery models. So we're starting to see those loans going out now, and they probably deserve more scrutiny so we don't get the Solyndra of healthcare. So,
Joe, you referenced a couple of places that money is going, insurance companies. What other kinds of companies might benefit from these funds or basically see free money to play with?
Right. I mean, the insurers are the big one. This is, if you remember back to the debate in 2009 and 2010, you know, liberals really wanted a so-called public option, sort of a government-run insurance agency for everyone under 65. They didn't get that, so they got the consolation prize, or these co-ops. So HHS is currently providing startup capital and making loans to these co-ops run by and for consumers, but they're expecting to lose, you know, somewhere between 35 and 40% of the money, and then their budget documents show they expect to lose 91% of the money. So this is just a multi-billion-dollar loss in the making.
So, Joe, are these the administration's own numbers, or are these outside surveys of the possible default rates on this money?
These are their own budget documents. This isn't any kind of outside auditor. This isn't the Heritage Foundation or some adversarial group. This is their own financial document.
We're talking to Wall Street Journal editorial board member Joe Rago on the HHS and how it's spending your money. Joe, where's the accountability for this kind of spending? Is Congress doing anything about this?
We've seen some good hearings, some good scrutiny. Not enough so far, in my opinion. You know, they need to investigate it. But the problem with the accountability is that HHS is just so poorly run. You know, it's 1/4 of the federal government. It has huge auditing issues every year where they can't track their spending on a day-to-day or even monthly basis. If Health and Human Services was a public company, they would be Enron, but much worse.